the titanic clash of Northwest. It's Lancashire versus Manchester. It's Burnley versus Manchester City in the Premier League. Very important game for City, obviously, with their rivals picking up all 3 points recently. Oh, that's the chair. There we go. Becomes ever more important. And Gabriel Jesus has just put the ball on the back of the net. Perfect timing. I was just trying to give some back. I've literally put in the description for this video, this isn't going to be an easy game. This is going to be tough. And hey, who knows? It could well be tough, but I was not expecting City to score within 3 minutes. Bernardo Silva, I mean, it's awful goalkeeping. It's genuinely really poor goalkeeping from Nick Pope. He just palms it out straight in from Bernardo Silva's shot, straight out into Gabriel Jesus's foot rather. He literally couldn't miss. That's really bad because I sort of want Nick Pope to be England goalkeeper because I don't rate Jordan Pickford. Man City sporting their really weird third kit. Are we just confirming the goals counted? Are we good? Yeah, goal counted, all good. So literally, immediately, City 1-0 up at Turf Moor. Perfect start, and as I'll explain why later on, why it's such a perfect start, and that did count as an early into goal for Nick Pope, and already I'm going to have to edit the title of this to show that they are 1-0 up. It's very funny. Very funny. Well, good. It's good to see, even if it's a sloppy goal, it's good to see Jesus getting another Premier League goal because I feel like he does need goals for confidence. He is that kind of player. So very happy for him. Doesn't matter how he got the goal. He got the goal. That's what bloody matters. So that's good. Let's just go here. There we go. We have to change it to Burnley 0. Man City 1. That's very funny how quick that was. There you have it. I'm just going to do... Oh, goodness me. YouTube. Pop my link in for you guys and save it. There we go. And that should be sorted. So, we're good. Right. And now, let the games commence. Good, turn that down. There we go. Sorted. Okay, so, as we know, Man City have already scored. Brilliant. And as I was saying, the reason why that's so crucial, the reason why that's so integral, is because as we saw in the game at Anfield between Burnley and Liverpool, if you don't get an early goal against Burnley, you're potentially fucked because they will camp, they will defend, and they'll defend well. And that's the case with a lot of the teams that do play this way, this low block, as we call it. I'm just going to zoom in a bit more so you can see my beautiful face. That's the term that you use when all your players are camping back behind the ball, not even bothering to press really. That's called a low block. Basically, whenever you see all 11 players behind the ball, that's a low block. That's what Burnley tend to deploy. That's what a lot of teams tend to deploy. Even Manchester United tend to deploy when playing against Man City. Wait, Gundogan with a switch here. Beautifully timed ball into Mahrez. Hits it straight into the Burnley goalkeeper. And he was apparently offside anyway. So I was just saying that's why it's so important, because it's hard to beat a low block. It's really difficult, especially if the opposition are really good at it. So you think of Atletico Madrid, they're one of the teams that have almost mastered it in a way. And they'll try to hit you on the counter-attack. Burnley a bit different in that they don't really have much pace on the counter, so they're much more reliant on set pieces and such. But that's what I'm saying. That's why it's so critical that City got that early goal. What minute did it come in? Was it the second minute? Something ridiculous. Yeah, so that's a good thing. Because now, in theory, what it means is it's not a guarantee. Like when City played West Brom the first time round, it ended 1-0. They did score first and then they did concede. But the trick is, you get the first goal, The idea being that your opponent then has to, at some point in the game at least, come out and attack. And if they come out and attack, that leaves space in behind for the primarily attacking team to launch a counter-attack. Like I said, there's more space in behind. You can make balls you couldn't make prior when the low block was being deployed in its purest form. So there you go. There you go. Cancelo whipping a beautiful ball in. Tried to find Jesus, but Pope did come out and was able to deal with that one. Like I say, it's a massive shame that Pope made a massive error there for Jesus' goal, because I still want him to be ahead of Jordan Pickford. I still think that he's a better goalkeeper than Jordan Pickford. I think that he makes too many mistakes, Pickford. He's good with his feet, whatever. Is he that good with his feet? I don't know. But there we go. That's the situation. That's what's occurring. That's what's going on. Just having a look at the City lineup. Actually, no, I'll come back to that because Bernardo Silva's launching an attack here. Here is Riyad Mahrez, clipping the ball in, cleared away by Ben Mee. And this is just something that we're going to see all night. We're just going to see City on the attack, Burnley getting everyone behind the ball, and it's going to be about whether City can consistently break that low block, and that's normally done by doing the quick 1-2s, by first time movement, switching plays, something that City, when they're on their A game, they're brilliant at it. On occasion, they struggle against the low block. Fortunately, they score first. Anyway, as I was saying, let's have a look at the teams and try to analyse those as best we can. For Burnley, it's just pretty standard as far as I'm aware. As a non-Burnley fan, it's pretty standard. There's no Ashley Barnes. I don't know if that's out of necessity or choice. Doesn't appear to be on the bench, so I'm guessing he's injured. But apart from that, it looks like a pretty standard first team for Burnley. In terms of City's lineup, just as Sterling is dribbling away for some Burnley players here. Aguero's still out. He is recovering from COVID now, but he needs to get his fitness back. Hopefully he'll be back for the next match and actually start to score some goals this season. That would be lovely if we see a bit of Aguero this season, because I still think he can break Rooney's Premier League goal scoring tally if he gets a contract extension to next season. And if he plays this season, I think he can do it. So obviously De Bruyne is still injured. He's out with it. I don't know what it is exactly his injury, but it's a bit niggly and it'll be a couple weeks. We're just in the replay on the goal. Yeah, basically Bernardo Silva hits the ball from the left-hand side. So in fact, I can actually demonstrate on my board here. So Bernardo Silva, we're in the box here right now. Jesus is loitering around there. If I do that, what happens? There we go. Bernardo Silva hits. Oh, here's the ball as well. Bernardo Silva whacks it right at Nick Pope, who just, oh gosh, Bernardo's moved there, and he palms it really weakly, really flimsy hands into the path of Jesus, and he just bags it in the back of the net, and it's easy as you like for Jesus. Just a mistake on Nick Pope's part. Just pop that back there. So other absentees for City, we've already mentioned Aguero. De Bruyne is out for another couple of weeks. I think initially he said he was going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. So he's hoping that it's only going to be, I think it must have already been 2 weeks. In fact, I'm getting distracted again. Let's find out when the Villa match was, because that's when he got injured in the challenge with Jack Grealish, if memory serves. The 20th of Jan, which was 2 weeks ago. So, in theory, he could be back in 2 weeks, more likely 3 to 4 weeks. So he will unfortunately miss, vital match with Liverpool, for example. But yeah, so that's De Bruyne out. Ake is also still out long term. Does that really matter? No. Oh gosh, hello. Does that actually matter? No, I don't think so. No offense, Ake. But I don't think that you are vital. I've just noticed that. We'll go through the lineup anyway. Sorry, I got distracted there. I get distracted easily in case you couldn't realise. So they're the only injuries for City. So Aguero hopefully coming back, De Bruyne coming back in 2 to 4 weeks. That'll be nice. They're the only injuries, so it means that Pep's got a really good selection of players to go with. We can see obviously Jesus playing, Sterling, Mahrez pretty standard on the wings. You got Ferran Torres and Foden to come on if needed in the midfield. Rodgers is going to be that anchor, that defensive pivot. Gundogan's been offered a much more attacking role this season, so he's going to be bombing forwards, as is Bernardo Silva, and then the defence, Kyle Walker. Oh, wait, I've just realised that's not right. That shouldn't be that. That should be João Cancelo. Hello. That is my bad. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure. I was so confused then. Walker's on the bench. Good that you can rotate. City must have the 2 best right backs in the Premier League. Like in terms of average, it must be the strongest position. Obviously, you've got the powerful partnership of Stones and Diaz. Very interesting. Laporte is being asked to play at left back, and he did come on and he played at left back for like the last 20 minutes or so in City's last game. So 3 centre backs are being played. It remains to be seen how. It does look like, because Laporte is coming up to around, well, he's coming way up to beyond beyond the midfield. So it looks like he is being asked to play as a left back rather than a third centre half. So he's currently like playing the inverted fullback role, as Guardiola calls it, where the fullback tucks into midfield, because Cancelo's basically just playing the midfield. It's weird. I haven't seen them properly deploy this since like the first. I just remember watching the first Pep Guardiola game. It was at home against Sunderland. It wasn't a very good game. I think City won it with like an own goal 1-0. But I just remember like Sanya and Clichy just playing as midfielders. I was just watching it like, what is this witchcraft? So I haven't seen as deliberate as since then, to be honest. But basically, Cancelo and Laporte playing in midfield when in possession. But that leads us into the debate of the day. Because Laporte, who is a centre-back, he can technically play at left-back, but he can't really. Like, he's not quick. He's not creative. He is a centre-back. He just happens to be left-footed, so he can do a job at left-back. You've also got Zinchenko, who's been the first-choice left-back. Who is on the bench. Let's not forget, he's an attacking midfielder. Zinchenko is an attacking midfielder, and he's City's first choice left back. Interesting. And who else do you have? Not injured, not lacking fitness. Who else is on the bench? City's only actual left back, Benjamin Mendy, who they paid £50 million for. Let's not forget that. When he was actually worth that amount, anyway, because he played ridiculously good for Monaco. Benjamin Mendy on the bench. You can't even get in ahead of Laporte, who is a centre back. Zinchenko's on the bench, as is Mendy. So, the debate of the day, is Mendy finished at City? Depends what you mean by finished. I don't even know what I mean by finished. But I think I don't think we'll ever see the player that we saw at Monaco, i.e. the player City bought for £50 million. The one who was bombing up and down the wings for Monaco, the one who made that Monaco team, one of the players who made that Monaco team so exciting, and the player, to be fair, who was actually present in City's first few games. I recall in particular, I know Liverpool got a man sent off that day, but City won 5-0 against Liverpool, and Mendy was brilliant that day, bombing up and down the left-hand side, putting in first time. I think he got 2 assists that day, maybe, at least 1. Point is, he put in amazing first-time crosses, wham, wham, wham. And I understand he got injured multiple times, but his attitude stinks as well. So I think that player's done. Is he finished generally? I don't know. I do think that City should cut the losses, sell him, buy David Alaba. That apparently isn't happening, but that's what I would do. Hey, you've got Michael in the chat. Let's go, Burnley. Are we happy with the United result yesterday, Michael? 9-0. 9. Absolutely outrageous from Southampton. I watched the first 2 minutes because the player got sent off after 90 seconds. I was like, what a pathetic shit challenge that is. You deserve to get red carded. I just turned it off because I was like, well, that's the game over. United making up that goal difference. Can you believe that Southampton have now lost 9-0 2 seasons in a row? Which is mental because they're a really good team. Like, they're really good. For some reason, ESPN there was a lot of own goals. There were a couple of, I think there was at least one own goal, wasn't there? Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure there was at least one. As Burnley have a corner, this is going to be dangerous. No, just one own goal. By the looks of it, Jan Bednarak in the 34th minute. Yeah, not sure why ESPN said that. A couple of penalties, a penalty by the looks of it as well from Bruno. But you missed City going 1-0 up early through Gabriel Jesus. But here is a corner, and this is what Burnley are basically going to rely on. Yeah, they're wrong. ESPN are wrong. City are able to clear their lines. Falls to Jesus. Good touch, chests it down, then just clears it. Good job. High boot there, maybe? No. Ball cleared up to Ben Mee, and he's made a mistake there, and Raheem Sterling has to finish it. And he doesn't. He should have just banged it in. Just hit it first time. Basically what happens is the ball comes over the top, Ben Mee makes absolute hash of it, Sterling comes in, Pope comes out, and Sterling just has to hit it first time with his left foot there because Nick Pope is in no man's land. He tries to bring it around Nick Pope to go on his right foot. He just needs to be more confident and whack it first time. He is very fast, to be fair. Now, it doesn't suck, he just needs a bit more... I think he just needs to act sometimes rather than overthink. But yeah, really poor defending from Burnley. Not like them, to be fair. They've made a couple of bad mistakes. Yeah, that is an issue sometimes. He does often, as you say, choke in front of goal. I still maintain he's an excellent player, though. But there you have it. I had to shave. I've got a very itchy beard. Oh, what did you think of my most recent YouTube video, Michael? My Premier League video. Ranking the most attractive players. What were your thoughts? Or have you not watched it yet? If you haven't watched it yet, what are you playing at? You need to give it a watch. You need to give it a watch and a like. Oh, you liked it? Oh, thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael, my boy. Do you agree with my number one pick, Sergio Aguero? Or do you vehemently disagree? Okay, Burnley have crossed the ball in with a free kick. Cleared away though. That's just going to be a Burnley throw. Good stuff. You like when I was talking about Giroud? He's a good looking man, we must say. It must be said. Jesus doing some good hold-up play there. Riyad Mahrez. Laporte again. That just illustrates to me that Mendy is done as a City player. Basically, he's not even the third choice left back. And when Ake comes back, will he even get in ahead of Ake? I don't think so. Cancelo, who's a right back, is City's best left back. Oh, do you think Giroud is the best looking? I mean, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Are you back to being affiliate? Good for you, bro. Good for you, my guy. Nice one. Cross comes in. Dangerous. Rodri did really well to win that, though. Really good from Rodri. Here's Raheem Sterling. He needs to bring it forwards. Rodri now, who did very well in the air there. Bernardo. What is it you're going to be doing when you become an affiliate? Is it just so you can do silly emotes with your friends and stuff? I think that's what he said. I think he just wanted to do for fun. There's been a goal at Leicester. Ex-City player Kelechi Iheanacho with the goal. Good for you, bro. Good for you, my guy. A bite taken out of City's goal difference. Well, not really, but okay. Oh, you want... Oh, channel points predictions. I gotcha. I got you, fam. City clipping it out to the left of Raheem Sterling. What can Raheem do here? Raheem the Dream. Raheem the Dream. Yours is Roger. That's interesting. Very interesting. It's got to be Aguero, hasn't it? He's such a brilliant guy, and he's beautiful, as we established in that video. And he is also beautiful. That also helps. Oh, we started a new playthrough because we finished Pokemon. We started Monster Hunter World, which I believe you joined us for that as well, Michael. But that was a lot of fun. Obviously, we're doing hit and run Saturday mornings. Here's the question: can City get yet another clean sheet? Oh, I've got an itchy scalp. Itchy scalp. Teehee. Here come Burnley though on a counter-attack. City lost possession in midfield. Rodri did very well to win the ball. Casella wasn't quite switched onto it, but it's going to be a City throw. Messi signed 6 months for Barca. Should we have a look? I don't know what that means. You mean like a contract extension? Let's have a look, see. Oh, the most money. Let's have a look. Messi scores 650 Barca goal. Okay. Well, is it actually a real thing, or is this like a tabloid thing? Has he actually signed a contract extension? Report reveals record $672 million contract. Well, so this is contract leaked rather than a new contract, isn't it? Is that correct? Or is he actually... Or is that a new contract? I don't know. It looks like they just reported the details of his contract rather than signing a new one. Barcelona denied the leak came to the club's board, threatened legal action. Messi put the controversy to one side. Well, I mean, if it's true, it's absolutely ridiculous. This is why Barcelona are in such a shambles financially. They should have at that point they should have just let Messi go, to be honest. Wasn't worth it. There, I said it. I said what everyone was thinking. It's like sometimes you just have to cut your losses and say, no, this is too much money. Too much money. And yet they didn't, and they were in financial ruin. So I think they should let him go and use that money to rebuild the squad or whatever. See, that absolutely ridiculous amount of money he's on. Even if it's only half, that's still 300 million on one player every single year. Think of the players you could buy. Think of the players you could buy instead. You could basically get a whole different squad. You can, absolutely, Michael. You could tell me a poem. Cross comes in, Gundogan's there. Bit of a bad touch, but he gets away with it. Bernardo brings it out into Gundogan. Raheem Sterling got Villa on his left. Burnley being much more adventurous than I thought they would be, to be fair. But that is allowing counter-attacks such as this. Here's Raheem Sterling trying to line up a shot. Instead finds Jesus in the box. Goes for goal, blocked. And safe to the goalkeeper's hands. It was a good play from Sterling on the left-hand side. Picks it up from the pass to Gundogan. Maybe Jesus could have found Mahrez, who could have in turn found Raheem Sterling. Jesus opted to go for goal instead, but blocked away. Oh, Rodri made a hash of that. And Gundogan doesn't quite get on that. But let me know your thoughts on the Messi situation, Michael. Do you think they should get rid of him based on the ridiculous amount of money that he's on? Like, surely is it not doing more harm than good at this point for the benefit of the squad and the club as a whole? I hate it when centre-backs put their hands up asking for an offside. If it's offside, the linesman will give it as offside, or it'll go to VAR. Don't worry about putting your hand up. You putting your hand up will do fuck all. Oh, Cancelo with lovely defensive play there. That was brilliant from Cancelo. And here's Gundogan. Trying to bring the ball forward. Not too many City players involved in this potential counter-attack. Sterling running at the Burnley defence, plays it inwards into Gundogan, who's got a few goals this season. Bernardo Silva, the edge of the box. He's got Cancelo in support. Plays it out wide to Riyad Mahrez. Twinkle toes. Trying to get the cross in. Instead finds Cancelo again. I need to hear your poem about Messi, Michael. You can't do me like this. I need to know. Stone's having a little foray forwards. Let's see, just work it back to Ruben Diaz. How good has Ruben Diaz been, man? How good has Diaz been this season? Absolute madness. Gundogan to Riyad Mahrez. Lovely ball. Lovely touch. Cross comes in. Oh, it was nearly brilliant. Nearly brilliant. Here's Laporte. Tried to run forwards with it. Not quite. That's a ridiculous ball. Oh, Diaz did brilliantly well there. Goodness me, I thought he made a pig's ear of it, but not quite. That was ridiculous from Diaz. He's so good. I thought he messed it up. Right, let's have a look at this chant/poem you've written, Michael, in a second. Mahrez, he left the ball behind his feet. Messi, 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 the number 10, stronger than men. Scoring again. Messi, 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 when he retires. Your rage like fire. Who you admire? The fun will expire. Messi, Messi, Messi. Oh, sorry. I read it all. Oh, if only Bernardo Silva was around like 2 inches taller. Okay, here's Gabriel Jesus. Nah, dispossessed. But only as far as Rodri, and City would just pick the ball back up again. Must be so demoralising, just playing against a team that just like has all of the ball, and you just got to run around scampering after it. It must be so demoralising. Diaz with a little clip into Mahrez. Mahrez couldn't quite control it well enough. Can City get another clean sheet? So I wouldn't put it past them. Would not put it past them. He called him Nicky Pope. Ugh, I hate that. It's called Nick Pope. You scumbag. Get it right. Get it fucking right, you dickhead. Goodness me. Michael, where's the second half of the poem? Leeds Everton also play tonight. Not really interested in that game, to be honest, not gonna lie. Oh, Liverpool Brighton. Can't wait for Brighton to get spanked. Villa West Ham as well. Again, a match I'm not too interested in. But it'll be interesting to see if it stays like this. I think that City stays 7 points ahead of Liverpool. I think. Let's just double check if that's the case. But I'm pretty sure that's right. Yes. So, I mean, Liverpool will play another game, so they can narrow that gap, obviously. But it means that when it comes to Anfield, City will be at least, before play, 4 points ahead. So even if they lose, they're still 1 point ahead, and they'll have a game in hand. But it'll be interesting to see how that game turns out. I really do think that City can win that one. If they play it right, due to, like I say, due to the injuries that Liverpool have. Look at the little interchange play. Here's John Stones in the attacking role. Joining in, João Cancelo. And Bernardo Silva, the Portuguese players linking up there. Bernardo Silva was looking for a run from Sterling, wasn't quite able to find him. We have Mahrez now. Clips it in, it's got to be a perfect ball. Jesus challenged for it, fair play to him. Pope punched it away. It was a decent ball in by Mahrez, forcing the punt. The punch. Is Rodri going to hit it first time? No, tries to clip it into Mahrez. It goes out for a corner to City. Pokemon Shiny Hunt, that's absolutely right. It is sports. It is football. It is football or soccer if you are American, but really it's football. Because soccer is just the incorrect term that Americans use for football. Messi the King, you need to bring a new thing. You can't sing up your right wing. You need to think, Messi. It's not soccer, but good try. Right, Pope just immediately gives the ball away. Excellent stuff. You are in America, but it's incorrect. Everyone else in the world calls it football, therefore it's football. Right. How you doing though, Shiny Hunt? It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. We've finished and beat our Sacred Gold Nuzlocke since you were last on stream. Bernardo Silva just giving the ball away carelessly there. Very careless in possession. City cannot do that. They can't afford to be complacent. Michael, you're such a troll. Oh no! Shiny Hunt, why is that? Tell me more. Why could it be better, bro? Why could it be better? You're right. Is there anything you want to talk about? Let me know. We can have a chat, you and me. Or if you don't want to talk about it, don't worry at all. Whatever you prefer. Yeah, no worries at all, Shiny Hunt. Well, I hope whatever it is, I hope you're doing well. Well, I hope it gets better soon. If you do ever... Oh, we've got Ultimate Game. Oh, and we've got Football Mad as well in the chat. How you doing, guys? I'll be with you guys in a sec. But yeah, Shiny Hunt, if you do ever want to talk things through, do feel free to do so. Obviously, if you'd rather not talk about it now or ever, that's also an option. But we do also have a Discord server. If you do ever feel like you want to talk about it, you don't have anyone else in the real world IRL to talk about, do feel free to hit us up. We'll be more than happy to help you out. But yeah, Ultimate Gamer, I'm doing good, man. You're watching Burnley City on BT Sport. Good stuff. Just to let you know where I am, Football Mad, I'm at 36, 23, 24, 25, 26. Just to let you know. But yeah, man. What did you think of the who did West Ham play recently? Oh yeah, they played against Liverpool, didn't they? It wasn't a very good game, was it? West Ham were never really in it. Conceding from that corner as well. Oh, you said there was... Okay, no worries, bro. Let's have a look. Oh, goodness me, I need to get back to the game. And don't worry, Shiny Hunt, I won't tell anyone. Burnley with a cross in. Edison needs to be strong, and he is. Good stuff. Good stuff. Football Mad. You raided me, Michael. Thank you, bro. But yeah, what did you think of the West Ham game, Football Mad? Wasn't that good, was it? I don't know where West Ham are in the table now, but they were sort of competing for Europe. I don't know if that's currently the case. I don't know if that's currently the case. Oh, City with the ball in. Raheem Sterling finishes it off brilliantly, makes up for his earlier mistake. Absolutely fantastic goal from City. Beautiful build-up. Fantastic build-up, as Robbie Savage says. Michael raiding with one person. I believe that's himself. Thank you, Michael. Lovely little interchange, tiki-taka, catchy monkey. It's Mahrez on the ball, plays it to Gundogan. Wham, bam. Raheem Sterling finishes it off. Brilliant stuff. What a ball. Brilliant. And there we go. 2-0. And really, realistically, that should be the end of the game. I expected this Burnley to get maximum 1 goal. You never do know. You never do know. Realistically. But once again, City able to bypass that low block. Ball in behind. Wham, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And there we are. There we are. Damage limitation indeed. Gosh. Vidra really should have scored. I mean, he was off. Thank God he was offside. He was offside anyway, but goodness me. Flipping heck, that was close. Oh, so so Manchester City, Shiny Hunt. Manchester City. They are my team. They've always been my team. I'm 3rd generation Man City fan. I mean, Vidra, I know it was offside, but he should have put the ball in the back of the net, goodness me. But basically, City are currently top of the... I'm from Manchester as well. City are currently top of the Premier League, so this will just reinforce their lead. Ederson with a brilliant ball in behind. Riyad Mahrez, surely he can't finish it. Please. Cancelo! Oh, straight at him. Straight at... But goodness me, what a ball from Ederson. What a touch from Mahrez. Flipping heck. Just sending a message. Apologies, guys. Okay. Rodriguez 10 out of 10. What? Oh, okay, Roger Palin committed a foul. Good stuff. Okay, Burnley with a set piece. You never know what could happen here. You never do know. Football Mad, what are your score predictions for this game? I think it will end 3-0 to City. I'll go 3-0. I think maybe they'll score one more goal in like the 85th minute. And they won't really... They'll go into half-time 2-0 up, question mark. Comes in, Rodri away. A Burnley player is down pretty innocuously. Not sure. He's holding his face. Oh, fuck off, bro. Really? What's Laporte doing? It looks like he's had a swipe at Tarkovsky. I don't know. Probably unintentional. Maybe he hit him in the eye or something. That's why I went down. Should be nothing more to it than that. That should be the end of it. A VAR looking at it? I don't think they should be. I feel like it was a pretty non-incident. I feel like. What's everyone having for food tonight? Let me know. Let me know, because I am just realised how hungry I am, bro. I'm hungry. I think I'm just going to have something simple like chicken char grills and chips. And maybe some peas as well. Just something that you can pop in the oven real quick that I might just like have at half time or something. Just because I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Yeah, everyone else, let me know what you're having. If you don't mind. If you don't mind, let me know. Oh, but Shiner Hunt, you won't know this, but we've also started our Simpsons Hit and Run stream, which is on every Saturday morning. And we've also started Monster Hunter World Iceborne, which we'll be doing in the weekdays when there isn't a football match. So do feel free to join us for those streams as well, if you ever want to have a chat about anything. Bernardo switches it over to John Stones. Okay. Here's Rodri. I think this is probably going to go into half-time 2-0, I'd suspect. Unless City can nick a third. But here is Riyad Mahrez. Cancelo, can he put a ball in? No. Tried to find Bernardo, but the pass wasn't quite right. And Burnley, they had one touch then, and they can't hold it up because the City defenders are all over them just immediately. And that's what you need to do when you play so high as City do. You need to be aggressive in the aerial challenge to prevent a potential counter-attack, because a counter-attack is particularly dangerous. Because wait, Cancelo left the ball for some reason. And speaking of a counter-attack, here come Burnley potentially. No, never mind, just give the ball away. Burnley have had 0 shots on target this half. That must be demoralising, mustn't it? Again, having no possession, or 30% of the ball at home, no shots on target, getting absolutely dominated. It's odd, but Burnley are a team that's in recent years City really haven't struggled with. Like normally at home, I think like it's been 5-0 the last 3 seasons in a row, some ridiculous stat like that. It's been a pretty non-eventful first half in terms of injury, so it'll only be 1 minute of added time. So Burnley will try to recover, try to do something. I've no idea what Burnley can do though, to be honest. I think City are too much for them. They're not set up to attack. They haven't got the personnel for that, to be honest. Stones misses out there though. Actually did well there though, and it's going out for a goal kick. Diaz shepherded it very well. Potentially missing the impact of Ashley Barnes. City potentially with a final attack before the ref blows for half-time. No, never mind, that is half-time. It's 2-0 to Manchester City. Burnley have offered nothing in an attacking sense. It's all been City. It's been absolutely dominant, as you'd expect. Currently, City have increased their lead at the top of the table. Anything can happen in the second half. Doesn't mean anything will happen. Probably not. Probably not. And here's hope it doesn't. Here's hoping another goal or two for City. But it's half-time, so we'll be back for the second half in 15 minutes. That's 1-5. I'm just going to go and probably eat some food, to be honest, real quick. And then I'll be back for the second half. Do feel free to stay if you want to. Do feel free to leave if you are bored as fuck. That is all up to you. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Ultimate Game. He's saying one thing. How many games have City won in a row? What do you mean? Do you mean like what the record is ever, or what the record is currently? Because currently, the last time they drew, I believe, was at Old Trafford. But or do you mean in general? Because in general, I think they do hold the record. Yeah, the last time they didn't win was Oh wait, was it against West Brom? Actually. Currently. I think it may have been against West Brom, actually, looking at it. Okay, so yeah, so they beat Southampton, Newcastle, Chelsea, Brighton, Palace, Villa, West Brom, Sheffield United. So this would be 9 in a row. But I think like overall, isn't it something ridiculous like 18 or something? I'm pretty sure they hold the record for that. But yeah, anyway, half time, gonna have food. Be back shortly. Like I say, 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere, or do go anywhere. That's up to you guys. But like I say, I will be right back. Okay, we are back for the second half. Oh goodness me! No. Hey, how are you? Oh goodness me, that's not gone well. That's better. Sorted. Excellent stuff. So, as we say, second half. City leading 2-0 at Turf Moor in a very strong position. Just having a look at some of the stats from the first half. We're looking at City with 70% of the ball, 6 shots to Burnley 0. Obviously player ratings much higher. Let's have a look. Just I'm just going to ruin this just for a second. I just want to go into the chalkboard. Here we go. So over twice as many passes, over twice as many touches. It's absolute domination, as you'd expect, to be fair. But still, let's not forget, this was the team that won at Anfield. There's obviously something about them. But there you go. It's all good from a City perspective. Currently. So on paper, and I put in my description, this was not an easy game. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to be working out like that. Actually, seems to be a very easy game thus far. But that's only thus far. It only takes a second to score a goal. So literally anything can happen. Don't know why I'm singing that. So I just want to see more of the same from City, to be honest. My final prediction is 3-0. I think City should get another goal. Hey, D1, how you doing, bro? How you doing, Jordan? Imagine, absolutely imagine. Oh, he had an absolute stinker again. Who was it they played? Who was it they played? Oh, couldn't do on the soaring effort there. I can't remember who they played, but I know that he made him right hash brown of the mistake. It was against Leicester. Oh god, his little tiny flimsy wrists. It's like oh. But yeah, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing much better. that now City are winning 2-0. I'm doing better that now you're here as well. It's always good to see your name because you're a very funny boy. Other updates, I'm also good because I've got some white chocolate biscuits and I got some white chocolate milk. So I'm kitted out. I'm ready. I'm ready, man. I'm outie. I am out here. Hashtag out here. Whatever that means. What I'm doing here is I'm dunking the biscuit into the white chocolate milk to make the white chocolate. So it's white chocolate squared. And now I'm going to give you some ASMR. This is for free. You know I'm going to pay for my OnlyFans for this. Give into your cravings, D1. Have some. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Have some chocolate. It won't kill you unless you eat about like 20 pounds of it. Very good. I've always enjoyed dunking biscuits into like milk and chocolate flavoured milk. Don't know what it is. Probably because it's double the chocolate, isn't it? So that's a good thing. What have you been up to, though, D1? What have you been up to recently? Anything exciting? Any new developments? Did you learn something interesting? Did you meet someone interesting? Did you speak to anyone interesting? Did you cook something interesting? Beautiful ball. Is Raheem Sterling onside? If he is, he could square it to Riyad Mahrez. He just, he goes for goal instead. Again, he should have just squared it or finished it. Come on, Sterling. You're better than that, bro. Sterling really should have finished that. And he's already got a goal. He should have two. It was a good save from Nick Pope, but you're 1-on-1 on the keeper. You should score it. It was a brilliant ball and a brilliant dummy, though. Absolutely outrageous play from City. I love when City just play on form like this. I know it's only Burnley, but they're absolutely unstoppable at times. Another chalky biscuit, donkey, catchy monkey. Sorry for making you jealous, D1. Well, I'm not sorry. It's just unfortunate that you're jealous. It's unfortunate that it's making you jealous. Here's Mahrez on the right-hand side. Oh, also, D1, did you see my most recent YouTube video? Ranking the most attractive Premier League players. Good shit. That's some good shit. Raheem Sterling running through? Dribbling through? Not quite. Come on, Sterling. Come on, Raheem, you can do it. Raheem the Dream, you can do it. Wait, who's the cap? I realised, who's the captain for City? It's not Sterling. I would have thought it would be Sterling. I know it is Sterling, it was on his left side, my bad. As we see the shot, it was a good save from Pope to be fair, but he should have been able to lift it over Nick Pope, I think. That's my thoughts anyway. Delicious. Again, sorry if I'm making anyone jealous, but I'm not sorry. The flavour of these biscuits and the flavour of this milk is the same colour as City's third kit, white. Can't say I've seen this much. I don't know what I feel about this kit. It's a bit weird. No, but Laporte with the ball over the top into Raheem Sterling. Nick Pope comes out for it though. Fair play to him. Got to be alert. Looks like Burnley are deploying a much higher line. That is allowing City some dangerous balls in over the top. Donkey. Ruben Diaz just needs to be careful here. Doesn't want to get caught out by Rodriguez, and in fact he isn't. Perfect. Oh! I dropped my biscuit. It did the thing where it broke. No. wait, so it's right at the top. It's all good. Raheem Sterling once again getting involved in a lot of action today. Sterling. Bernardo Silva also. Cancelo's begging for it. He's not going to get it though. Well, he might get it now through Laporte. Here he is. Does a turn in the middle. Looks like he's trying to have a shot. Plays a lovely outside of the foot shot to Riyad Mahrez on the right hand side. Crosses it in. Oh, Nick Pope with a nice diving save. That cross was actually nearly going in. Goodness me. Diaz just needs to be strong, and he is. Laporte gets away with one there. City have the advantage, and they will keep on going. That was a banging dessert. Goodness me. Is Raheem Sterling. Plays it over the top to Riyad Mahrez. Not quite, not quite. He wants the corner. Don't think he's going to get it. Really nice play again from Sterling. There's some really nice attacking moves going on in this half. Actually, if anything, it's been better than the first half in terms of attacking moves. Obviously, they haven't been able to finish those chances, but was it actually just going in the back of the net? No, it did require the save because Sterling was going to get his head on it. Pumps it up. Can Burnley get a bit of possession? Nope. They lose it immediately. Like I say, it just must be so demoralising. Oh, Jesus does really well there to keep it alive for City. Mahrez inside. Probably could have left it for Gundogan who was running in, but Cancelo claimed it for his own. Here's Jesus in midfield, running it now into the box. City just toying with Burnley now in their own Burnley's defensive third. I'm just gonna pop my headphones back on now that I've finished my jockey milk. There we go. Sorted. Okay. Here's Riyad Mahrez. Is he going to go for goal? I think he wants to quit on his left foot. They can't let him do that. In fact, they're not letting him do that, but he's got space for Jesus. Cancel the shot, maybe? No, someone take a shot, please. Lovely, lovely goal. Is offside. Gosh darn it. Jesus played it into Mahrez, but flag went straight up. He's not going to play too much, so probably was offside. Let's just double check though. You never do know. Yeah, he's just off. I think it's very tight, to be fair, but he is just off. Very tight, but yeah, he is just off. Goodness me. Oh. There we go. VAR is checking it. I mean, it's a question of his knee. This is really close. It's weird because on first viewing I was like, yeah, it's close, but he's off. And now it's just like, I have no idea. I think he's just off. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's significantly off, never mind, based on those lines. Yeah, he's off. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. But it just like when they changed the angle, it looks a lot tighter than it actually is. Not next week. Week after. Anyway, why have I got 6 emails? Who is emailing me right now? Never email me ever again, you swine. Burnley with a promising attack, but gives an offside in the end. 22 to 26th of September. I am off for a whole week. I do think City are going to score another goal. It doesn't look like they're being complacent, which is nice. That is something they sometimes do. So it's good to see they aren't being complacent. We're currently at 84 YouTube subscribers. We are getting closer to our target of 100. 100, my guy. I'll be so hyped if and when that happens. And then, what's the target after that? I don't know, to be honest. Just take it one baby step at a time. Oh, Burnley have a counter-attack here. What are they going to do? Goodmanson into pass for Rodriguez. Cork's in support. Here's Peters. City have got players back, so Burnley are going to have to rely on actually creating something. They switch that wide. Peters, City players calling for offside. They are given that offside. Lee Pierre, thank you so much for liking the stream. Much appreciated. Dragon Soul. Do 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 do. That's amazing. Zinchenko is going to come on for City. Not even Mendy. He's not even the second choice fucking left back, and he's the only left back at the club, Mendy. That's how far this man has fallen. It's not good enough. Not bloody good enough. Do 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 do. Cancelo is so good, isn't he? How could Juventus let him go? Not only could they let him go, how could they let him go and replace him with Danilo, who, with respect, is shit. Or at least he was shit for City. Again, no offence, Danilo. But you weren't that good. You weren't that good at all. And they paid, I didn't realise he was at Inter before you, and they paid 40 million for him. Goodness me. Well, Danilo went the other way as well. I just don't understand how you could get Danilo instead of Cancelo. It's so confusing. City just toying with Burnley now. Here is Aymeric Laporte. City don't need to be careful. John Stone's doing so well there at the back, bringing it out even under pressure. Brilliant stuff. He's just been so good this season. And he plays a really nice first time ball. Here's Gundogan. Can he find a space for the shot? Finds Raheem Sterling instead. He miscontrols it. Sterling. Raheem the Dream. What are you doing? That's such good play from Stones and Gundogan as well. I thought Gundogan may have wanted the first time shot given his current goal scoring form. Zinchenko's still waiting to come on. I wonder who will come on for. I imagine Laporte. But maybe he'll take off one of the other centre-halves and move Laporte in. But here's Burnley. Vitra took it down brilliantly, but not quite. Hey, we got a new chap in the chat. The Kieran. The Kieran. How are you doing, The Kieran? My name's LNobbins. Nice to meet you. What's your shoe size? Welcome to the channel. Hi. Hi. Oh, Cancelo's coming off. Interesting. So, why has he done that? That's very peculiar. So, I'm so confused. So Zinchenko, where's Zinchenko playing? I'm so confused as to where everyone's playing. But yeah, the Kieran, how you doing, man? Like I said, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Do feel free to get involved in talking to your boy. Whereabouts in the world are you from, the Kieran? Whereabouts in the world are you from? If you don't mind me asking, of course. I'm from England, Manchester. There you go. I'll get the ball rolling. I think John Stones is going to be asked to play at right back, question mark. When they're out of possession, anyway. I think. Where's Alisson? Is he injured? Alisson's not playing for Liverpool today. Against Brighton. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. But yeah, the Kieran, if you're still there, you don't have to get involved in the chat. Don't worry. I just like to chat to people. Do make sure to subscribe so that you can join the Nabinio Nation, but also you can get updated when we go live, when we also upload YouTube videos. Just cause, why not? We're getting ever closer to 100. Laporte with a really nice slide tackle there. Good stuff. Good stuff from Laporte. We're on now 84 subscribers. Excellent. I can't wait to get 100. That'd be so cool. That would be my favourite. Gundogan, really nice play. Here's Rodri. Really nice touch. Take the shot, Rodri. You've earned it. Oh, I didn't take the shot. Bernardo, take the shot. You've earned it. Oh, took a deflection. Corner. Thank goodness he took the shot, though. You listened to me. Yeah, Robbie Savage is right for once. City should be just shoot sometimes. I thought Roger really could just whacked it one. That was my thinking anyway. That's why I would have done, just whacked it. Right, top bins. Right, Riyad Mahrez over the corner. And there are 3 tall centre halves for City. None of them get on it, but here's Gundogan on the edge of the box. Not quite. Burnley clear it quite comfortably. Yeah, John Stones is being asked to play on the right side of the defence, it appears, which again just goes to show how low down the rankings Benjamin Mendy is. Pep is willing to put on Zinchenko at left back and take off Cancelo and play Stones at right back just to not bring him on the pitch. It's just ridiculous. What is that man doing with his life, Mendy? I swear. Injuries aren't his fault, but the rest of it is. It's annoying because I really wanted to like him as well. I did like him a lot. I thought he was brilliant, but no. Had to let me down. It's good to see Laporte getting some game time though. I was worried that he was almost getting taken out of the team to an extent because Diaz and Stones were playing so well. Good to see he's getting fitted in somehow because he does deserve it. He's still a very good player, Laporte. I don't think anyone thought Stones was going to be performing as well as he did. As he is, rather. Gundogan did make a late run, but Mahrez didn't want to try to find him. Here's Bernardo Silva. Jesus on the right wing in support. Ball was too heavy for him, though. He's going to want to get into the box, Jesus. He's made a bit of space for himself here. Finds Bernardo. Here's Zinchenko. Gundogan. Nah, go forwards, boys. Ah, they forced it back. Is Jesus not even a striker now? I'm so confused. Oh. Jesus loves Manchester with a cutie. Yeah, Jesus is just playing on the right wing right now. It looks like Mahrez. I mean, obviously there'll be some rotation. It looks like Mahrez is actually playing through the centre. Oh no, they've swapped around now. That's what I do like about City. I do like the rotation. As a defender, you must just keep your guess. It's like, okay, now I'm marking Mahrez, now I'm marking Jesus, and now I'm marking Sterling, and now I'm marking Gundogan. Mahrez, lovely chip in. Oh, what? Oh, on the tick. Can Jesus get the finish off? Goes down for some reason. Get up, Mahrez. I mean, Jesus, I can't speak. Oh, that was nearly impeccable attacking play. Gundogan took it on his chest. Jesus just had to lash it, but he couldn't quite, and then he fell to the floor instead. I mean, we'll come back to VAR potentially. I don't think it will. On first viewing, it definitely wasn't a penalty. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm sure VAR will be looking at it. And VAR's obviously said no. I'll tell you what, it sort of pushes him over. Yeah, he fouls him. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Come on, ref. Ref. What? Wait. Why aren't VAR checking it? Oh, they genuinely. I don't understand how that isn't a penalty. He pushed him and then he kicked him. How? I don't understand. How can you get the decision wrong by looking at it again? What is happening? What is happening? Why isn't that clear and obvious? It's clearly a penalty. Pushed him, then kicked him. Hello? Hello? That's not a penalty. Lying to me, bro. That's frustrating because it was a really nice City attack as well. I'm confused. I don't understand. I don't understand. It was both commentators are like, we don't understand. That's definitely a penalty. It was definitely a penalty. I don't. It's a good thing at this moment in time that doesn't matter. Imagine if this was like the 93rd minute and it was 1-1 or something. And imagine if it did matter at the time and it wasn't given. It's like, what? But you've got VAR as well. You're supposed to get the decisions right. But it looks like they didn't even view it. So was it just like, no, we can't even be bothered looking at it because we're so sure it's not a penalty? But it definitely was. I am confusion. Oh, Zinchenko gives the ball away in midfield. How much time left? We've got 17 minutes. Okay. The only confusion is that Burnley aren't really pushing for it as much as I thought they would, considering they're 2-0 down. I swear, if that fucking penalty mattered, I'm going to be distraught. If Burnley somehow get 2 goals back, I'll be absolutely revolted. I'll be disgusted. I'll say it like that as well. Oh, Zinchenko headed it back very well. Well done, sir. Yeah, I don't know if Edison's made a save at all. Burnley have apparently had a shot. I can't... Oh, that was the one shot that was wide. How's that not a penalty? I literally said it. I said it exactly as Robbie Savage said it. That's such a penalty. What is happening? What is happening? I'm not over it. I'll never be over it. Don't care if it wouldn't have mattered. Quotes. It's a penalty. Penalty is a penalty. A penalty is a penalty. Is a penalty. I just realised that I've been having this as 1-0 since like it was 2-0 and that's just wrong. I do apologise. That's... Wait, what? Oh, I thought Edison was getting sent off. Jesus, he's only got a yellow card. Goodness me. He came out, wrong decision, and clears him out. Jesus, Edison. What are you doing? Flipping heck, Edison. Bad touch. Shontage laughing. It's definitely not a red, it's a yellow card. Either way, irrelevant. City should have had a penalty, so don't give me that shit. Edison's got that in him though, he's got a mistake like that in him. Cross comes in. City needs to be careful. Clear it away. There we go. Burnley making another change. Normally I'd change it on the layout, but I genuinely can't be bothered. And it doesn't matter. Mbongo, who's got an amazing name. Sorry, Mumbongo. That's an amazing name. Comes on for Rodriguez. Mumbongo. That's a brilliant name. Mumbongo. Even the commentator said it in a fun way. Even he said it like Mumbongo. That is genuinely like one of my favourite names I've ever heard. I absolutely love it. Mumbongo. It's like, you know, an elf. Will Ferrell's elf when he's like Francisco. That's me with Mbongo. Mbongo. I'm just gonna keep saying that now. Burnley cross in, dangerous. Edison claims and all good. Yeah, I'd love another clean sheet for City. And the last time they lost was against Spurs. And the time before that was Leicester, and Diaz wasn't out of the club at that point. How good has Diaz been? matches, don't you worry about it, Mr. Commentator. Cherry ripe now? What the fuck does that even mean? Some stats, 75% of the play has been City's, 650 passes compared to their 180. Final third passes, 190 to 30. Okay. Ball clipped in? Not quite. David Silva was such a player, wasn't he? Can you name me a better Premier League midfielder than David Silva in his prime? No, you fucking can't. Call me deluded. Call me it. I dare you. I dare you. Nick Pope with an awful clearance just pings it straight to Mahrez's chest. And maybe that's why he can't play for England. Nick Pope, what are you playing at, bro? What are you playing at, my guy? Aguero's getting back involved in training. Excellent stuff. That's what we want to hear. Just think how good this team will be with Aguero in it. Just a different level. Class. Power. He's a very short fellow coming on. Benson coming on for Westwood. Again, I won't change it because I can't be bothered. He's got a weird jaw though, I don't like it. Okay, Burnley have a set piece. They've got a free kick on the halfway line and they're lining up. What is happening? If this goes in, then I'll shut my filthy mouth. And it comes in, Burnley play goes to the ground for some reason, and Edison is going to quite easily just pick that up. Bernardo Silva don't get caught out, he doesn't. Lovely, lovely. Edison, another errant kick. Not like him. Since you're able to make the most of it, Bernardo Silva did well to keep it in play. Laporte switches it out to Zinchenko, and that is the beauty of having a left-footed player at left centre half. A right-footed player wouldn't be able to play a pass like that in general, unless they're absolutely confident in their left foot anyway. Which doesn't tend to be the case with centre-backs. Stones with a switch to Zinchenko. Zinchenko, Gundogan, Rodri. Can you get a little clip in? Not quite. Bernardo Silva. Into Riyad Mahrez on the right. He's got players in support in the box. Twinkle toes. Here's Bernardo. Is he going to go for goal? No. Jesus is waiting. Burnley get it out. Rodri heads backwards. Mahrez just absolutely clattered by the Burnley player, and that is a yellow card. Absolutely. There we go. There's only 6 minutes left in this game. Dale Stevens just taking out Bernardo Silva. Burnley now trying to press a bit higher, but they just give up pretty much immediately because they can't keep up. I really hate how it keeps doing this. Like, just stay there, bro. Stay there. Stay there and don't fucking move. Mahrez switches it to Raheem, the Dream Sterling. And here's Rodri. Oh, being put under pressure by Benson, just says, nope, get the fuck off, you kid. Here's Mahrez again on the left. Can City get the fabled third goal that I suggested they would be able to get? Or will it stay at 2-0? Hey, Sidic. How you doing, my guy? Mahrez with a beautiful turn. Oh, that's a foul. Yeah. Mahrez with some lovely skill. Gets the foul. City will have a free kick. Not in shooting range or anything, but just a free kick. Just a free kick. Oh, goodness me. I'm a yawny boy. Okay, ball switched immediately to the right. Is Mahrez going to just try to pop a ball in? Then he finds Bernardo, who could potentially pop a ball in. No, he doesn't want to. He plays it to Riyad Mahrez. No one at City wants to just put a ball in the box. Come on, just do it. The centre-halves went up. Ah, oh, what a waste. Centre-halves went up for nothing. That must annoy you so much as a centre-half if, like, you go all the way up there and they don't even put it in the box. Guardiola not happy. Oh, Everton are 1-0 up in 10 minutes against Leeds. At Leeds as well. Stones just has to be careful because Mongo is on him. There was a foul there, I believe, on Stones by Mongo. Hopefully Stones is okay. It's a great name. Oh. Stones to stay down. Hopefully he's okay. I swear to God, if a shit player has injured a really good player, I'll be pissed. I think it's going to be alright. Yeah, it's going to be alright. Good stuff. Jesus takes a clattering there, but it's fine. And this game's really sort of petering out right now. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before it ends 2-0. Hopefully City get another clean sheet, like I say. It should have been 3-0. Because it should have been a penalty. Really don't understand how it wasn't a penalty. Whatever. Burnley with a speculative long shot. They just want to get those shot stats up. That's a second shot of 12. Against City's 12, rather. Imagine if City go to Anfield and win. I keep saying it, but I do think that if City were ever going to win at Anfield, this is the season. This is the perfect season to win at Anfield for City. This bloody Burnley team have shown they can do it. And with respect, they are shit. In relative terms. Excuse me, the game's not boring. Well, it has been boring in the second half, to be honest. Nothing really happened apart from Edson getting booked and then the penalty that wasn't. Gosh, Diaz with a lovely little first-time touch. Has he made a mistake this season, Diaz? I feel like I've never seen, or at least a serious mistake. I feel like I haven't seen him make a mistake. There's Gundogan, one final attack for City. Raheem Sterling in the box. Is he going to go for goal? He does. But it went straight into Nick Pope's grasp. But Burnley give away the ball. Really too easy there. Tiredness in the legs, maybe forcing the mistake. Here's Bernardo, crosses it, but there's no one in the middle of the box anyway. Just go for a corner. Oh gosh, Bernardo looks shattered. He's a sweaty boy. Oh, it's raining, to be fair. Calvin, thank you so much for liking the stream. Much appreciated. My boy. How much time are we talking about? Only 3 minutes of time to go. Why is Pep looking like that? He's doing this. Why is he doing that? What a weirdo Pep is sometimes. I love him. God. Stretchy boy. No players are really good for this. Oh, what is the... The ball's not even on the pitch, bro. Can City please take their corner? Burnley players aren't happy about something. One of them said, fuck's sake. I mean, you've lost anyway. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bro. There we go. Short corner. I think City is going to want the clean sheet now. They're going to love those stats. Sterling not fouled there? No, I thought it was brought to the ground. Obviously not. And Bongo just chucked to the deck by Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz was like, how dare you try to injure John Stones? Bam, that's my boy. And Gundogan's been given man of the match. That's fair enough. He's been pretty metronomic today. That's fair play. And Gundogan, this has definitely been his best season, I'd suggest. I think it's already his best goal-scoring season. But in terms of just on the eye performances, it's definitely been his best season. He's been very good, must say. And there's only 1 minute left. Can City get yet another clean sheet? They've just been incredibly ruthless at the back. And the last goal of significance was the West Brom goal, and that was an own goal by Diaz, and that was so unfortunate as well. That wasn't even a mistake by Diaz, it just happened to hit him. And 2-0 doesn't really show the scoreline. The genuine scoreline should have been a lot higher given the amount of dominance. Laporte with a nice little switch. Mahrez just ran away from the ball. 15 seconds. Can Burnley get a late consolation? John Stones comes out to the right to try to prevent an attack. 10 seconds left. Cross comes in, hits Rodri in the head, and that will be game. Yeah, and the ref just ends the game because he's bored. There we go. It's over. 2-0. 2-0 it ended. Good stuff. That's fine. Second half wasn't really as high octane all go as the first half. That's fair enough. City should have had a penalty. Wasn't given. Fortunately, didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. The game was already done, basically. Burnley never threatened at all. I think they had 2 shots, neither of which were on target. No threat at all. The game was always going to be City's after they scored 3 minutes in. And there we have it. And now I'm just going to go to the Premier League table just to confirm this, but I'm pretty sure. And yet we can see that even with a game in hand, Manchester City are 3 points ahead of Manchester United in second place. Probably more importantly, they are 7 points ahead of Liverpool. Let's be real, United are going to drop off. They aren't going to be a threat long term. The real long term threat is Liverpool. Excuse me. In fact, let's just go over here so just so you guys can see the Premier League table. But yeah, like I say, other games that are happening. Everton are already beating Leeds. That's good for their European ambitions, as are Leicester. They are who are they playing? Well, they're playing Fulham, so they should win that, to be fair. But that's very interesting. Even if Liverpool win today, they'll only be 1 point ahead of Leicester. So again, it's still really, even though it's looking more and more likely that City are going to win the league, still not given, but it's looking more and more likely that's going to be the case. I have still no idea about this. It might be that United just drop out of the top 4 altogether. Depends if Everton and Leicester can keep up this run. It depends what happens to Spurs and Chelsea. I can't believe that they've just allowed. This season was shaping up to be like the season where anyone could win the league, anyone could get into the European, anyone could get into the Champions League, or you know what I mean, anyone, like i.e. anyone around the top 10, because of how tight it is. Like, look, the amount of points in between 4th place and I don't know, the game in hand, if they win their game in hand. There, 7 points, like 7 or 8 points, nothing, basically nothing. Anyone can get top 4 if you're around this area. So I'm just amazed that they are just throwing. These teams are throwing. Spurs especially. Why are you throwing? Why are you losing 1-0 against Brighton? What is happening? Why are you drawing at home against Fulham? What is going on? Drawing against Wolves. Losing against Leicester. Obviously, they lost against Liverpool twice. Drawing against Palace. Drawing against Chelsea, who have been shit. The only good result was beating Spurs, and they had 2 bloody shots that day. But yes, anyway, guys, I'm gonna head off. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed, make sure to follow, if not already. I'll be back streaming on Friday, because it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Bam, 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 thank you, bam. But yeah, if you haven't already followed, make sure to follow. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube. It's just LNobbins. We do the best content on YouTube. I'm calling it now. Best videos on the internet. Better than porn, all right? I'm challenging the porn industry. Fuck you guys. Anyway, I'm overtired. I'm overhyped because I had some sugar. Anyway, I'm off. Eat, skip, delete. I'm gonna go do a poo. Bye.